if you can measure it, you can improve it. And I think with that idea, that's what helps us move forward with anything. I'm Julie Hansmire. My sheep operation is Campbell Hansmire Sheep, and it's a range sheep operation. And that means that we don't have any fences. And we don't have any fences summer or winter in general. And we winter in the desert, and we summer in the high country. And we're graziers. We don't really like to feed hay, buy hay, anything. So we like these sheep to, graze and improve our rangelands through their grazing practices. I do have merino ewes, and they're known for their fleeces. They're clean, they're white, they're lustrous, but I definitely want a good lamb crop too. And I started last fall just putting the electronic ID in our yearling ewes. So I put them in 1,000 yearling ewes, so every year I'll add on. So in 4 or 5 years I'll have all my ewes with electronic ID. My hope is the electronic ID makes it easier to capture more information in the future. And the things I want to measure in particular are improving my merino ewes and their fleeces. And so I might as well be breeding my best ewes. And so I want to know the fleece weights, I want to know which ones are yielding the most, which ones are the micron I want, which ones have the most pounds per fleece, because that's what it's about. It's about pounds, it's about high yielding at the right micron for these merino ewes. So I definitely want to measure that. Well, I think the biggest opportunity with our operation or the sheep is to accomplish something with grazing. And I see that, maybe not right here on the desert, but I see that some other places that we graze in between where somebody needs us to accomplish a grazing goal, and we can do it with this herd of sheep. We can do it almost in a small period of time. These sheep are used to grazing in a small area. We might just graze there 3 or 4 hours or 3 or 4 days, and we might be able to help out the situation. If it's noxious weeds, or if it's removing some old growth. I think that's the real opportunity with sheep. I hope I'm a good steward of this ranch, and whether it continues in my family, and I think it will, or another family, I hope I've been a good steward and I've maintained the range resource. That's most important to us and important to me is to maintain my forage and my plant diversity, the sustainability of my resources, and I feel like I have.